What's up? Welcome to the first episode of Sports in the Car. I couldn't think of another name to call it, so we're going with Sports in the Car. I like the setting. It's sort of private. There ain't nobody in here. Nobody to mess with me. My phone is on Do Not Disturb. I am Roy Forbes, by the way. Roy L. Forbes III. For those that don't know me, my daughter has been bugging me to do a YouTube page. Because I do these little sports videos. I was putting them on Instagram, getting a lot of response from people. You know, if you don't like sports, keep swiping. So the format, the format will be, you know, I'll do them once a week. It'll be really informal because I'm not that formal anyway. Once a week, an opening statement. I like topics, you know, so. Well, segments. I'll do sort of a opening statement, like a what's hot, who I'm watching, picks. I don't really do picks because all my picks are wrong. The only team I can pick right is the Miami Dolphins. I can tell you I could smell when they're gonna lose, and they smell like losses a lot. But that's my team. I roll with them. And I'll do do you remember? And then I'll do one segment that ain't got nothing to do with sports. So I won't do real social issues on here. I think that's what's killing sports. That's what's killing ESPN and all the divide and all the. I mean, sometimes they intertwine, but not most of the time. So I'll just keep it real, how I want to keep it. So, and we ain't gonna have no division. We're gonna have love. We're gonna have debate. I don't really like the debate, but I welcome it, you know. We're going to have people subscribing to the show, to the YouTube channel, leaving comments and all of that type of stuff. And I'd like to get responses back, topics you might want me to talk about, or you might want to talk about, or questions, you know, because I'll say a lot of things that you don't agree with, obviously. But I'm not here to do that. I'm not the antagonist. I'm not the Stephen A. Smith or... what's the other dude name? He used to be with Stephen A. Anyway, him. But I do want to dedicate the first show, this to Roderick Johnson. He passed away, I think it was last year. Roderick was my man. I grew up in Mississippi. Roderick, we always talk sports. He passed away last year, leaving a wife and some kids. And, you know, I don't know, a lot of respect for the brother. He was big time, though. He had a press pass and everything. So, rest in peace, brother. I still don't like your Dallas Cowboys, so it's all good. So, this one is dedicated to Roderick. So, I don't know, a little bit about me. I grew up in, I was born in Michigan, grew up in Jackson, Mississippi. Big up to Jackson, Mississippi, Jackson State University, all that. Went to high school at Bailey Alternative Nights. Much love to my fam, all of y'all. So, I mean, that's all I'm gonna do for bio. So there ain't much to know about me. I'm 46, rather old. I'm still doing it, you know. I'm gonna go on a diet here in a minute too, so you'll be hearing about that. I'll be much angrier on those shows. Probably be real heated, because if I can't eat, it's a wrap. The opening statement, like this week, I want to talk about the NFL. The NFL is back. I think the NFL is failing. You know, it's so much money in it. It's so corrupt. You know, and I understand the CTE thing. They have a really good program where they're paying back the families of CTE victims. And I know it's costing them a mint, but ain't nothing what they making every week. But it's still costing them. And I think, you know, that's why they have such having such a reaction to trying to change the game to be safe. So you're trying to take the most unsafe sport, you know, boxing may even be safer than football. You're trying to take the most unsafe sport and make it safe, and you just not gonna do it. And it's just right before our eyes, it's just crumbling, bro. It's just, I hate it. I hate watching it. I watch it, but you know, I can just see like every week, like, oh, it's just so boring. Oh, you know, and now with the can't touch the quarterback thing. A lot of the rules they came up with, fair catches and you can't blindside hit people like you used to. I can see that, I can feel it, but man, it's taking so much away from the game. You know, I always said, I don't know, people will probably disagree, but you know, have them sign a disclaimer. I mean, I know what's going to happen. I know what can potentially happen to me if I play this dangerous game. Just like before you go on the bungee, the bungee cord could snap. I could fall to my death. Do I still want to do it? Yes, let me sign up. Not that I bungee, because I ain't doing that. I'm just saying, giving an example of some sort of disclaimer, some sort of, hey, put it in the contract. And just let them go. Not let them be vicious. I mean, like I said, the fair catch and some of the other things, I get it. But you're trying to get people getting hurt trying not to hit people, you know, to not hit the quarterback. I mean, it's quarterbacks that's complaining about that, so that's like crazy. Another thing is with them, I was on board with the instant replay. I wanted them to get instant replay so bad because the referees were so horrible. And I wanted them to get instant replay to just correct them or help them. But now I hate it because it's too over analytical. I mean, if you want to see me almost go crazy, to hear a Hall of Fame wide receiver in the booth asking his colleague what's a catch. You know, and even this year, they have like, what's a catch hangover, you know, because it's still like looking at it. They are doing better. I mean, to go back and say, well, now that all those other catches that we said, you know, was not a catch, now they are catches. You lost the game, but hey, now they're catches. They should have been catches all along, like we knew all along, you know. And I don't even know why they did that. I don't know. That ain't had nothing to do with player safety or nothing. They just wanted to mess something up. But that's what you get when you get, it's happening in baseball too. A lot of the baseball, the double play, you should just kind of sweep over the bag. Now they're replaying it. Oh, he didn't actually touch the bag to get the man out, to get the force out. So it's a lot of crazy stuff with the incident replay that's really, you know, messing up the game. And it's taking them too long, you know. You need to take a page from hockey and just, you know, let somebody else make it from some home office and just, you don't even touch it. Ain't no going under the booth, going under the hood, and you know, they take too long. It's just so almost unbearable to watch. Almost, but I still watch it though. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say about the NFL. I'm glad it's back. Y'all know how I feel about the Miami Dolphins. So go Dolphins. And they started out 3-0 on their way to 8-8. But every week I'm gonna act like they Super Bowl bound, and y'all know that. So the next topic is what's hot. What's hot right now to me is basketball season will be here in what, 6 days, 7 days, and it's gonna be crazy. All the roster moves and the LeBron thing, LeBron to the Lakers. You know, I think the Lakers are. I pick them to be like an 8th seed. They'll probably be higher than that, but I can't. I don't know. I can't pick them higher than that. But whenever I doubt LeBron, it's like I didn't pick them to win a series in Cleveland last year after they traded away the team and all that, and to see what he did in Cleveland as far as, you know, leading those guys. I don't know. We'll see what. This team here to probably be better because they're younger. I think it has a little bit more talent than your J.R. Smiths and your Tristan Thompsons of the world. Jeez. But I think they'll be 8th. The Golden State Warriors, I got them winning it all against the Celtics. Because, like I always said, I said it before, I always say it. As long as you have a healthy Steph Curry, a healthy Kevin Durant, and a healthy Klay Thompson, they won't win. They won't lose a 7-game series. I'm sorry. I can't predict the future, but I'm just saying that for them to play together, healthy, I don't care who you put around them. They're not gonna lose, bro. And I can't. People saying Houston. My son told me Houston. Everybody saying Houston. You know, whatever. I ain't no Golden State fan. I hope they get popped. It'll be great for basketball to see them get cracked. And they don't even have. To me, they don't have the best coach. They don't have the best system. They just got the 2 best shooters ever in the history of the game. And I don't even crown people before they retire. And the only person that I have crowned, I have crowned Steph Curry the greatest shooter ever. And this backcourt, the combination of he and Clay are the best 2, are the greatest back ever to me. I mean, you know, when you could do what they do, and then you just added Boogie, bro, they're not losing. They are not losing. So, I do have them playing. The East will be interesting. I have them playing the Celtics. I think the Celtics will have maybe a few chemistry problems to start out with, you know, because they didn't get there with Kyrie and Brendan Hayward. And so now they're going to have to get used to rolling with them. Not that it'll be a setback, because them brothers, they can just score. So hopefully they'll just be like more of get into the groove of what was really going on. I think Kyrie can lead them, though, because he is a great ball handler and a great passer. So he can really do his thing. So I predict the Celtics making a move. Well, winning the East, not just making a move. I think Philly will be better, but who knows? I'm really interested in seeing Donovan Mitchell this year and Jason Tatum. Interested to see OKC, because you know, if you know me, I like Russell Westbrook as a player, but I can't stand his approach to playing on a team is he will not win a ring. If he continues to take the playbook and say, this is Russell Westbrook part 1 and 2, front and back, taking every possession, he can be the triple-double king. Anybody that can play at his level, that takes every possession for himself, will average a triple-double. I don't care who you are nowadays. You can do that. And I'm not belittling his accomplishments. I'm just saying, if he don't play within the team confines, bro, you will never get a ring. And I expect to see probably more of that this year. Maybe not. I hope not. I hope it's better than that. Who else? Jimmy Butler. This is a pretty interesting thing here with Jimmy Butler. I don't know who is right or who's what. But today they canceled practice. Yesterday he went into practice like he was killing everybody at practice and yelled out to the GM, y'all need me, you can't win without me. I don't know whose side to be on. One thing I hate is this. I don't like anybody that wants to break up the team cohesiveness. Anybody that wants to be a prima donna. Hold on, I got to put in my charger here. Anybody that wants to be a prima donna and break up the team and come in and mess up team chemistry on a team that you really don't have much chemistry. I mean, they got potential, but like Chauncey Billups said last night, potential just means you ain't did it yet, you know. And for him to come in, I mean, y'all educate me. Is he that good? Is he, you know, to go through all this, to cross grade with Cat and Wiggins and all this major talent they have? Because to me, he's not. And I don't care if it's LeBron James talent. If you coming in and you're messing up the team, you know, it look like to me he wants to force himself on people to lead them. But leadership ain't like that. They have to trust you as a leader. You have to just do it by example. I don't think you could just come in and just say, look, I'm the leader. And I don't know if that's what he's doing, but it seems to me like after seeing the interview, that seemed to be what he's doing. Like, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna lead them. You know, I got great players on this team, but they need to hear from me. No, I mean, you just go in and you lead by example, and I think they'll be drawn to you. you know, I think. I mean, you can give people advice, whatever. If they don't want to hear the advice, just keep rolling, bro. I mean, eventually as you go, you know, this seems to follow him. They said he had that same problem at Chicago, yelling at young cats and trying, you know, dog, especially the young dudes, they coming out of AAU, they ain't never heard, yet they never heard no or whatever, or yes, no, whatever. You just have to treat them different now. I ain't, you know, I'm not with that. That's a whole nother topic, but especially I'm not with this forced leadership. And I think it's poor leadership on the part of Tom Thibodeau not taking over this team. Like, if I got a bunch of bickering, bro, somebody got to go. And if it got to be me as the coach, I'll go. But if y'all want me to stay as the coach, everybody in here shut up. I'll tell you, I'm the leader. Now, I'm the leader. Y'all shut up. We're going to play. We're going to run this offense this way. And the people that ain't contributing, sit down. Now, lead that. You know, and I don't know. I don't get it. I heard a couple of interviews today and a couple of debates about it today, and I'm tired of the Jimmy Butler thing, bro. You could just go away. I don't want him to come. You know, my team is the Pistons. Don't come near us. You know, we bad enough. You know, especially to have a guy come in saying, you know, I welcome your leader. I have arrived. Man, sit down somewhere, bro. Anyway, that's enough about that. 'Cause I can't. Anyway. So the next one is what I'm watching. And I really want to see, it's an NBA related. 3 people. Jason Tatum. Bro, I was so impressed by him last year. And it's so, every time they hype dudes coming out of the league, they didn't even hype him. They, oh yeah, he's going to be okay. I mean, they gave him his due, but not like, you know, not like he was that guy last year, you know. Good enough for a nickname. I ain't giving him a nickname yet, but I'm giving him one. So, and Don Mitchell, they call him Spider, but I'm gonna give him a nickname too. And I'm also watching. I got a buddy. He got a son that's 10 years old. His name is Austin McMahon. I'm watching Austin McMahon too, cause he just signed with I think it's the Motor City Hit Dog. This baseball team. He's a football star. You know, I'm just trying to get in with the family real good right now. So when he get drafted, you know, I can be in the green room. You know how they have the prayer once they call their name with the 5th pick. You know, I'll just be in the room. You know, he got brothers too that's looking like they gonna be the same. So if I stay in good with the family, you know, I could at least probably get some tickets or something. I mean, if he go even to a D1 school, this kid is 10 right now. He's a football star and a baseball star. So when I'm giving shots out, I'm throwing Austin McMahon in there right now. So don't forget about Uncle Roy. Don't forget about Uncle Roy. Anyway, I'm also watching and very excited. And this is where I lose everybody. I watch hockey. Sorry, I'm a big hockey fan. And I'm going to just speak about the elephant in the room. Black folks tell me, yo, you shouldn't be watching hockey. I had a dude tell me, he told me, the only thing black in hockey is the puck, brother. Black folks telling me I shouldn't watch hockey. White folks tell me, you guys don't watch hockey. I mean, this is actual statements. You know, I watch what I want to watch. I grew up in Mississippi, bro. We didn't have no professional sports. So once I finally moved here in '95 back to Michigan to experience professional sports, this is what I want to watch. Go Red Wings. And my favorite hockey team is the Calgary Flames, by the way. And I do like the Red Wings, but you know, I'll speak on the black and white thing in hockey. You know, most black folks say they don't even know how many black players in the hockey league, in the NHL. You know, don't come to me with that ignorance. Speak about what you know about. If you don't like me watching it, then don't say nothing to me about it. Don't comment under here about that. That's some bull. I ain't trying to hear that. White or black, saying that I ain't got no right to watch, because I watch it and probably know a little bit more about it than the average guy. You know, I like hockey because they play hard. You You can't have no Jimmy Butlers on a hockey team. I mean, you know, people done tried it. You know, the Sean Averys, I guess, but you know, he was better than that. He was better than Jimmy. You can't have no eyes and all that. You gotta go. You gotta go hard. It's fast moving. They don't even substitute. Call the timeout to substitute. They sub on the fly. It's a great sport. It's a whole lot more than fighting. I mean, fighting is a part of it. It polices itself. I wish they would do that in the NBA. Then all of these thug dudes that's supposed to be in the NBA, like your Boogie Cousins and other dudes try to go for bad. Yeah, okay. Let it be in a hockey format where not just saying that they're playing hockey, but let them go. Let them just fight. Because some dudes want to swing and just in hopes all my boys are here and they gonna break it up. They ain't like that in hockey. You swing on them if you want to, or you take a cheap shot if you want to. We going. But anyway, it's a part of it. And for anybody telling me I ain't supposed to be watching because of what color I am, y'all go ahead on. I'm gonna have fun about it. I'm gonna talk about it. If you don't like, skip it. Go Calgary. Go Red Wings. Next is the NFL. This is the part where I do picks. I'm gonna pick one game. Well, I'm not gonna pick the game. I just want to say I want to apologize to some people. I said some really bad things about the Chicago Bears fans. Not really bad, but I just did a little crack on them about the Dallas fans in Chicago. It could remain with the Dallas fans, but the Chicago fans, I just want to say, you know, we play y'all this week, and if any of y'all can get in contact with Khalil Mack and express, you know, my love for him, and you know, like, you remember Bill Cosby Uptown Saturday Night when they was looking for Seymour Pettigrew, and they went in there and he said, you know, sometimes I had these fits. And I just be saying things, and I, you know, I be jumping bad with people that I shouldn't be. You know, we didn't mean to say that about Khalil Mack. I didn't mean to say that about Khalil Mack. So I just want y'all to tell him, like, when he get a chance to get at Tannehill, just chill. You know, lay the man down on the turf unharmed, and all that was said, you know, that's just some stuff. Whatever, forget it. We cool. That being said, I think the Dolphins gonna beat Chicago in Chicago. We lost 2 weeks in a row. Trubisky, whatever you say, I don't know about him, but I'm concerned with the Khalil Mack thing. You know, I don't know. I hope it's something different. I hope we're gonna just move on. Peace to Chicago. Big up Chicago. Love y'all. Now I'm gonna go to Do You Remember? And this is probably one to get me in trouble, because I want to remember the U.S. Open from a couple of months ago. The Serena Williams meltdown. Serena blew that. Serena was wrong, and it was two wrongs in this thing, but the judge was wrong. But Serena's in the match, and she didn't know the rules, or she wants to be so much of a diva that she didn't think the rules should apply to her. What I'm saying is, the man gave her a warning. Then, and the coach was coaching her, and the coach admitted he was coaching her, but I don't think that wasn't even a big deal. Whatever. If he says it's a warning, and she says, look, I would rather lose than cheat, whatever. Fine, lose. And say that. And that was a great statement. But when she broke the racket and he took a point away, it was just a point. It was just a point. Because all I want to say was the old girl that was playing her, and I forget her name right now, and I apologize. She's a champion. Respect to you, young lady. She was smoking Serena. She was overpowering Serena with her forehead like Serena used to do other folks. And I ain't saying Serena is done, whatever. They'll come. They played before that. I mean, but I'm just saying that day, Serena wasn't going to win. I don't think she was going to win. And to have her just melt down, taking a point away ain't nothing. Okay, you took a point away. But if you're supposed to be this strong, black diva, got it together, don't melt down. And I'm not saying that you can't be vulnerable or show vulnerability. I'm just saying you're in control. You're in control right there to just say, you know what? I got a history with this dude. I know what he's trying to do. I'm going to go out and play this game, and win or lose, after the game, I'm going to smoke this dude. You know what I'm saying? Because she does have that power. She does have that influence, and she's still having the influence. Most people agree with her in it. But if you go, I went back, probably one of the only times I went back and watched the match right after it was over. I watched it again because at first I was on her side totally, like, you know, and they do have to investigate this ref because they do have a history. But Serena also has a history. She told that lady she was a F her up and all this type of stuff. So when you go back to that venue, just like when Draymond Green, when he goes to certain venues, certain referees, they already got him a flag. Look, this man here, watch him. Because if he do any of that, bang, get him. Kick him out the game. So Serena already knows because she verbalized and said, look, I have a problem with you guys. I have a problem with you know, every time I come here I have a problem. So you already know that. Chill. Win it. If you can take it a point, ain't nothing. Point. I mean, whatever. If you lost by a point, yeah, but I didn't agree with it. Sorry. Let me know what you think about it. I just had to revisit that. Good things. Some things that I think is good. The UFC just happened last week, and Conor McGregor, I'm a Conor McGregor fan. I like Conor. I like what he does, but I think Conor McGregor is Rocky 3 Rocky right now. He just had a baby. That ain't no fault of his, you know, as far as being a bad thing. He had a baby. I follow his Instagram. He's going around the world. He's doing big things. He's in the Maybach. He's in the Bentley. Hey, he the man. It's a long way away from Conor that was on welfare, plumbing, that was hungry, ready to get paid. Khabib, on the other hand, took it to him. And I predicted that if Khabib was to get out of the first round, that he would beat Conor. And people don't know a lot of the backlash, the history. When Conor threw the dolly in the bus, two guys got injured, guy got cut, a guy got glass in his eye. So when they jumped him after that, I thought it was fake. You know, I thought UFC, you know, okay, they doing WWE. I even said something about it in the post. They're doing WWE style now. But obviously it wasn't fake because after the match was over, they had that plan. They came down there. That looked like some hood stuff. All right, dude, when the fight over, just go win or lose, just go in there and drop them bees down on Conor. You know, and that's what it seemed like happened, you know. I liked it, though. I hope they do give him a rematch. But I think Nate Diaz, being back in the UFC, deserves a rematch more than Khabib because they played Nate Diaz against Conor. I think they stopped that last fight a little bit too quick. I think I want to see that more. I want to see Nate Diaz and Conor McGregor 3 because they owe it to us. They owe it to the fans. But the big money fight may be Khabib if he's still in. He made a statement today about if they suspend somebody, I don't know, one of his boys, trainer, coach, if they suspend him, they're going to have to, he'll quit. So he may quit, whatever. It's more drama. I think it's good drama for the UFC, you know. And some bad things. Good things and bad things. Bad things I don't like right now is Odell Beckham. Bro, I mean, if you watch the New York Giants play, I hate any and all New York teams, by the way, so I know that I'm going to catch a lot of flack from that. I don't like none of them. I don't like, and it's because of this type of stuff. The fans, they just, But if you watch the Giants play, they're blaming everything on Eli. Eli, oh, whatever. But if you don't protect the quarterback, bro, you can put anybody back. You can you can put anybody back there. You could put Aaron Rodgers back there, bro. If you not protecting him, look at how the Detroit Lions beat up on Aaron Rodgers the other day. They were not protecting him. He could not be productive. I don't know why people miss that. If you watch the Giants play, they are getting cashed out because they are not protecting their quarterback. So Odell's trying to run a. You can't even run a route. You can't even run a route and protect your quarterback long enough for him to throw. I only watched one. I think I watched 2 Giants games. I don't know why they showing them. 2 Giants games, and you got Odell sitting here with Lil Wayne saying that it's everybody's fault but mine. And you just re-signed, by the way. So why would you re-sign if all this stuff is wrong, all this stuff is bad? And why would I, as a coach, want to bring a new quarterback in here for you to yell at him and say stupid stuff or the quarterback smack you or whatever? More drama. I don't care who you are, how talented you are. You do not have a place on my team if you got that attitude. I don't care. Because we need people that's going to be on board. Just ask Ocho Cinco and T.O. about that. I mean, it's the league is kind of waking up to the prima donna players, and I wish they would wake up even more, because Odell, to me, is overrated. You got these guys that get on Instagram and dance, and everybody come out and be like, man, this guy is bad. I had a conversation with a guy at work and told me that Odell Beckham was the greatest receiver he had ever seen, and he wasn't even that old. And he, I'm like, bro, what you basing this on? And he just couldn't say nothing. It was just like he just wanted to say he was in love with him. I don't know, man. It's just how he, and whatever, bro. You feel like that about him, what? Well, don't say he the greatest receiver, bro. Not when Jerry Rice played the game, And they get their brand, they get their Instagram, they get their followers and Twitter followers, and that's what they base their whole thing on. Like, I believe it's just a whole. Keyshawn Johnson used to talk like that. And they to me, he was overrated. But then you got a guy, like Evans in Tampa Bay, or Julio Jones. That's who I want. Let's just line up. Let's run it. Line up. I'm here. Run it every time. That's the bad thing. I just can't. That interview, throwing his team under the bus, sitting there with Lil Wayne. I don't know nothing about Lil Wayne. I know his music, whatever. He just got a new album released. Respect, whatever. But it just looked like, don't do that, bro. Don't do that to your team. Anyway, for the last segment, something that's totally not sports related. Whenever I want to eat right and eat healthy, I have a pop addiction, so whenever I don't want to drink pop, I like to drink LaCroix. Come to find out, last week, LaCroix, they had some sort of pesticides in them, roach spray, and people were just tagging me in the post like, look, your beloved LaCroix got roach spray in it. I grew up eating roach spray. I grew up in the projects. I had an understanding with my roaches. Long as they ain't come out when company was over, they can do whatever they wanted to do. And my mama would spray the stuff. You ain't getting rid of roaches, so I'm pretty sure I ate some roach spray. And I'm still drink my LaCroix. And don't tag me in no more posts about LaCroix. Make a new flavor. Just say I'm sorry and come on out. Because I remember when Subway had plastic in the bread? They apologized. Who else? Aspirin had cyanide in them. They didn't go under. Don't tag me no more about LaCroix. I love it. Long live LaCroix. If you want to sponsor me, LaCroix, do it. Send me some. I'll drink it. With the roaches. My brethren. Big up. See y'all later, man. This has been Sports in the Car, episode 1. We're going to do it again. Subscribe to the page so every time I post a video, you'll get it. And let me know what you want to talk about. or what you want to debate about, or what you want to hear, or what you want to see on some do you remember segments or whatever. I just had a notification pop up that on October 19th the new Daredevil will be out on Netflix. So hey, all type of good things happening. I love y'all. Stay up. See ya. Peace.